Okay, here's an update. I have a lot to clear up, so this is going to be long, just 2x speed. I appreciate everyone's concern and offering to beat her up for me, but that's not going to be necessary, and also I'm not going to give out my address because, no offense, I don't know you. As far as why I didn't defend myself, 1, that's not in my nature, 2, that is a white woman, I'm a black woman, and 3, I've been trying to gather enough evidence on this woman to actually get something done legally for years. I've tried to get a restraining order on her before, but they were not able to serve her. I literally showed up to the courthouse on the day of the hearing and they were like, oh, we never served her. She does not answer her door for anyone. I've lived here for 5 years. I have never ever once seen her answer her door when anyone knocks on it. She does not. That leads me into the actual update. When the cops came, they weren't able to get her to open her door because she doesn't do that, and they weren't able to arrest her there, and they say they weren't able to put a warrant out for her arrest because they don't have her date of birth and they don't want to arrest the wrong person. They did run her plates. Listen, I don't know how the justice system works. I don't interact with it, so yeah, I've tried to file a restraining order before. They were unable to serve her. The cop also did say that the judge who handles that here in Kansas City doesn't want to put restraining orders on neighbors anymore, and they suggested that I get an attorney and do it the civil way, which, I mean, maybe I'll do. So basically all the cops did was make a report, and he gave me his card and said if I find her date of birth that they can put a warrant out for her arrest. I opened the door in the first place because we are neighbors and we have been for 5 years, and we're both homeowners. Everyone that's suggesting that I call the rental office or whatever, we don't rent, we both own. And I did call the property manager and they were like, yeah, this has nothing to do with us, sorry. And they don't have her date of birth, they just have her license plate number, which the cops already have. I've been gracious with this woman for years because she's clearly mentally questionable. I know that some people don't like that and they don't think that I should be so calm about it, whatever, but that's just the reality of the situation. One of my friends did end up finding her date of birth, so now I just have to call and tell the dude and find next steps, I guess. But I do know where she works. She works at a fast food restaurant that's near my office, so I think I'm gonna go in there, maybe ask management if they can give me her date of birth, because surely they have it. And that's just because I want to confirm. But no, yeah, this woman has been a problem since the day that I even looked at the property to purchase it. I parked in the spot that is assigned to my property, and she was like, you can't park there, that's someone's spot, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm looking at this property. Anyway, then she went on to tell me a long-winded story about how someone was murdered here, I think so that I wouldn't move in. The first few months of me living here, she called the cops on me a few times. They didn't come, but she made sure to let me know that she called the cops on me. She blasts her TV really loud, at 3 a.m. pretty much every night. She knocks on the walls. That's not every night, but it's often enough to where it's really annoying. If I pull up and she's outside, then I try not to interact with her, but she'll come up to my car, she'll knock on the window, she's making sure that we're having an interaction. She moves the bench that I have outside around to her preference, and she shuffles through my mail. If I get a package in my mailbox, she'll take it out of the mailbox and put it on the bench for everyone to see. She's taken my security sign out of the ground a few times and used it as a broom for the porch, and then she'll just throw it back in the yard, not even put it back in the ground. When it snows, she'll shovel the snow behind my car so that I can't move. We both have these sliding doors. This is the second story, so this is upstairs. She'll stand at her sliding door and survey what I've got going on, who I've got over. She wants to know their name, where do they go, what do they do. I've told everyone not to interact with her because and all of those are just inconveniences and not cool. But she did also used to pour chocolate milk in the yard very, very often in hopes that my dogs would drink it and get sick, because she doesn't like that I have dogs and she thinks that they should be gone. And also the reason I didn't put my dogs out is the same reason that I didn't defend myself. I don't want to have anything that I've done. I want all of the shit to be on her. But anyway, I'll probably update again. Let me know if you have other questions.